Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, today I want to talk about cold calling. Now, I love cold calling. My biggest issue with cold calling is sitting my ass in the chair for long enough to do it. But hey, I love cold calling. So, basically, what I want to talk about is cold calling, and what we're looking for are leads and nurtures, prospects, whatever you want to call them. So, in my opinion, the way I kind of look at it, uh, a lead is someone who's moving in the next 12 months. They are moving. They know either when or where they're moving. Maybe they don't know where, but they know when they're moving. Maybe they know when they're moving, but they know where. Okay, so that's what we're looking for when we're cold calling. And of course, we're using the Fearless Agent um, cold calling script because it is the best available. You're going to get right down to it. You're not going to waste any time, and the less time you spend on each call, especially the no's, then that the quicker you can get to the next one. So now, what I'm proposing here is we have to track cold calling and our success in two different ways. One is our prospecting. So, of course, how many calls, contacts, hours are we spending prospecting? And out of that time, how many leads are we getting from that effort? And it could be even appointments. If you could schedule an appointment with a cold call. So, of course, I mean, I'm tracking that. I'm hopefully you're tracking that as well. So for me, it's about every between an hour and 2 hours, I get a lead. Historically, it's been closer to an hour, but here recently, it's been more like 2 hours. So I'm somewhere kind of in between, and so I think everybody's kind of familiar with tracking that. Now, once you're able to capture that prospect or lead or nurture, whatever you call it, then it's a matter of, okay, so you did this effort and you've been successful at it, and so now you have this group of these leads that you've generated from cold calling. And now, how successful, or what are just the facts and the numbers around the conversion of those leads that you find cold calling into appointments, which turn into listings, which turn into money. So basically, there's a few things that, and I haven't been tracking this, but now I'm going to start tracking this. So, like, what is that number? Like, how many leads, how many sits in my group? Because I want to make that number as big as possible, right? Because you think if you work 40 weeks out of the year and you get 10 of these leads a week, well, then that's 400 in a year. And I don't know what the conversion is or is for you or for me or whatever. That's why we track our numbers. But let's just say you get 5% of that. I mean, that's 20 deals. So that's why I want to know that number so that, the following year when we're putting together our business plan, we have something to go off of. So leads and what the conversion of those are into appointments in the next 12 months. Because remember, once we identified this person as a lead, in order for them to be classified as that, they had to move within the next 12 months. So how often is that happening? So I think three measures here are important as we kind of, move into the second phase of cold calling, which is the follow-up. So how many appointments do we get out of this group in the next 12 months? And then how many are so we cold call them, we have a nice conversation with them, we put them in our follow-up system. How many of them do we're never able to get a hold of again? And then second or third, I guess, is how many of those they turn out, we're not moving, or, hey, don't ever call me again, or what have you. So they're just dead. So we identified them at one point in time as a prospect. Now they're just dead. So I think those are kind of the options, and having this data here can help you as you kind of move forward to know exactly how to measure your cold calling performance. And like I said, that'll help you in the future as you business plan and you're planning out your budget for your next year. You'll know these numbers and metrics. And so, again, it's all about what data do I have to know what actions I can take today. And so, of course, we're tracking this, but if we can track it on this side as well, then that's just going to help us be that much more successful. So appreciate you watching this, and you have a great day.